was feeling a little, I don't know what to say. I'm just not feeling, just going to bed right away. So it was a long day. Just wanna play some video games, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on this, so might as well pick up where I left off yesterday. Yeah, last time we were here, we finished the Revenge of the Nora. We saw our first cauldron, so now we can override some more machines. And now yeah, we're in the Sundom now. We just cleared out some bandits. So now I guess I gotta head to Meridian. Yeah, I got some new weapons too, so that's a thing. Okay, let's head to Meridian. Ooh, 5 skill points. This is gonna be a lot more useful. There. So yeah, got the new weapons, got this, got the new hunter bow. Is anything? Oh, there's a thunder draw. Definitely not equipped to take that thing on. I was barely equipped enough to take on the Stormbird. Shards are yeah, not many. Move. Do not want to get that Thunder Jaw's attention. I really don't. I'm not equipped for that right now. One hostile really killed my health. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Now I want to piss this thing off. Okay, I thought I could pass it. Sneak by it. I know how to kill it. I'm just not equipped for it. Yeah, definitely not equipped for it. Still got my mount. Wait for it. Those rocks will give us cover, so you can get around that thunder show. You have to bolt out of here, just in case. Okay, have fun with that. This way, meridian. Yeah. How's everyone doing? One sec. How's everyone doing? Stay here. Definitely. Those weapons were expensive. Fuck. Okay. I have to wait for the other guy.
Oh, useful. Tasty.
Call you Enrique. Oh no, Ricardo. I'll call you Ricardo. That's the name of my new mount. I like how they're just standing around and thinking like ladies riding a machine, and no one's gonna do anything about it.
How dangerous can it be? It's in the opposite direction of the Forbidden West.
What I don't like about the broadhead mount compared to the charger and the strider, it's seen the tire out a lot faster. See? Look at the tire. Can't go in. We're gonna save it right here.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Well, welcome to Meridian.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all cards.
Starting to build my backup, but looks like yeah, the metal burn is actually not that useful. Might as well sell it. It's not useful until later in the game when you get the more advanced weapons. Oh, and when you get the frozen wilds, it's useful there too. Anything worth buying? What the rope caster. Ah, okay. Just had to find a snapball heart. That shouldn't be too hard to find. And I need a new blast line anyway. What's the blast line here cost? A Lancehorn heart and 1,400 shards. Okay, that's doable. Yeah, that's doable. But let's see.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
I've got a lot on my mind. Sorry.
Every minute I'm stuck here.
What's going on here? Ryan's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Yeah, you weren't listening to what the civilians are saying? Something happened to Ursa.
City's locked down on account of the murder. I don't think I can help you. I have nothing for you. I've never broken bread with an outlander.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken among the merchants who suffer. Everybody knows your business and wouldn't have it any other way.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
I think
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A little bit to the left.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
You have a warrant?
I need to
Taylor?
see Olin's place. Now.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I guess
Come
the
on.
Fourth Amendment doesn't apply in the 21st century, but 31st century.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Oh, fuck
Don't
you.
forget to stock up before you're on the road.
See for yourself.
For Ursa!
These aren't goods. They're
Hide in
necessities.
his palace to lay siege to the blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
Yeah, you can.
What did
Kinda
he mean
deserved
about
it.
Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Like a friendly face after a long day's work.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything,
So much for no-knock warrant.
other than the door.
All of this for 1 year.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeron make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Is that a lockpick? Where's Jill Valentine when they need her? She could probably unlock that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Good sort of stuff here I can use.
Looks like a picture of Owen's family. A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a... Let's give it a little push.
Okay. What is that, gold? It's like rusted iron.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I gave him a warning. Could have been standing under it.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Universal translator.
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look,
He's got a point.
I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Okay. I'm not gonna meet him just yet. I'm gonna have some fun in Meridian before I do that. Someone just turned a red filter on?
Won't find better words. An Oseram would argue with the sun itself.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Check out these wares.
You there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house.
Okay.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Won't cost you a shard.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Okay. Fine goods for a fair price.
Anything worth buying? This one I like. I'm definitely gonna save up for that.
Check out these wares.
This
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Hunter's
Take a look at
Lodge.
these wares.
Yes, the machines grow more dangerous.
What are they doing out here?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
I know why. Let's talk to Cease first.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
I just want to stab. I'm gonna stab you in the neck. Red Moth. I'm gonna explore this place. See if we can find something.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, it's closed. Oh look, some supplies.
One of these days, I'm going to take a house.
So, data file right there.
Here, Talana? Bassi said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds.
I got
But
one Stormbird.
he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. And that's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Nice.
Saw you speaking with Talana. Good luck with that. Everyone hates her.
Okay.
Saw you speaking with Talana. Good luck with that. Everyone hates her.
Typical savage. Barging in here without a thought. Right after one of our own was killed. Go away.
Okay, fuck you too.
I'd asked Talana to sponsor me, but her sponsor just died. I can't imagine what she must be going through.
I've been trophy hunting for years. Still haven't gotten a sponsor.
Talana just...
Tarkus impressed with his skills, but he sponsored Talana. Now we're left with her. She had fallen instead.
Okay, okay, then. Okay. Okay. Take a look at something.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I went back for that one. Okay. Let's activate this quest. Have some fun in Meridian before.
Able-bodied adventurers, prep for... Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. Too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
Okay, that was confusing.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Okay. This is not as bad as the cease. Okay. Let's activate this quest. Very deceiving stairs.
The sun shines brightest in Meridian.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. A call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
That's fair. People grieve in different ways. So, let's...
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Cool. Sounds like a doable mission.
I believe there's a machine.
Supplies. stealing from a church. Not the most holy. Okay. What should I do first? Yeah, let's honor the fallen. It shouldn't be too hard. It's a close mission. And then I can do that other mission. Actually, this one's closer. Yeah, let's do the robbery one. Do the mission by proximity. Yes, I need the points. The XP.
The thief broke the last drops of blood, leading the way.
Oops, sorry. Just want these supplies. Just run.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Sure as the sun's rising.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief. Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Said he lost another caravan to machines now. Got my wages. Again.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Oh, it's over here. Oh, sorry.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
She did seem like a little overacting. But let's see what she says.
This is the Karja Sundom, Outlander, and don't you forget it.
Okay, I can put an arrow in the back of your head if you want me to.
I'd like to pace myself.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Ooh, elevators. First elevator was invented for a long time. There you are. That's not any faster than most elevators. Oh, exiting meridian.
Don't let your guard down.
Sorry, I have no news that would interest you.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Cool. That's 2 quests. I'll come back for that. I'll activate this quest when I get back. There's gonna be a lot of side missions this episode. And then maybe 2 episodes, depending on how long this thing is. I'm gonna get tired enough to go to sleep. Okay, you're gonna make me swim? Okay, I guess so. Go between the trees. Health? No, health, no. Ah, yes, health.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. that's pretty far away, so let's, since we're down here, I'm gonna activate this one. What's this one? Oh, it's the Hunter's Lodge. I should activate some of these tall necks and explore these cauldrons when I get the chance. Okay, cool. Okay, let's help the grief. Help the grieving. This one's closer. I'll go there. Go there first. I don't have a mount. I gotta find a mount. Where can I find a mount? Whee! Freeze glove. Right through the forest.
Clear that up later.
Ah, treasure. There's my mount. There's my ride. Alright, need the shards. Yeah, whatever. I'll come back for them. Okay, you win this time, Turkey. What's this? Snap ball. I probably shouldn't piss him off. Need my strength if I'm gonna finish this quest.
That'll help.
There.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
Oh, there, here's a freeze glim. Fighting starts, it's not gonna stop. Like that. Really a tripwire? Yeah. Rope cache does not get much use. Let's get it though. Tripcaster. Forgot the equipment.
their attention.
It's going around. Oh, fuck.
Again, where we never left. Looking good.
Okay. I guess I got one correct.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests. Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Yeah. You saw the Horizon Forbidden West trailer. You know I think those were the Ataru that are in that trailer.
Good for an old remedy.
Yeah. Let's craft some potions. Okay. Now let's clear that other location. Oh, fuck. Oh, might as well kill it. It's on me.
Just stay out of their way for now.
snap ball heart. Do I have a snap ball heart? Because then I could get that other thing. Sawtooth, broadhead. Razor. Nope. No snap. Just a lens. I think. Yeah. Snap ball lens. Okay. Okay, I'm on this. And then this way, heading north. I gotta deal with some Gwent Hawks, I think. Yep, Gwent Hawks.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
I hate Gwent Hawks. They're the most annoying machine in this game. And they don't even get anything good out of them. Yep. Uh-oh. That's on it. Fuck. How about you piss off? Right in the face. Before you fall down. Ow! Oh, come on, how did I miss? I got an idea. Why Raylo? Okay, that's bad. Come on! Come on! hell's... Fuck are you? What? Oh, I thought I was about to fall. Motherfucker.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Nothing useful up there. Oh, metal flower. Oh, that's where I get it before.
It's beautiful, that's why.
Okay, cool. I have fast travel here. Fucking Glenhawks. I hate them so much. Now, they will stop spitting ice if you shoot them in the chest and destroy that little ice sac they have.
How many do they need?
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night.
That Naman told me
I want
about.
to know
Monument, not his private shrine. You won't get in there. That dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
Why didn't you join the rest of the priesthood at Sunfall?
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before Outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
You know, the Oseram built that elevator. Did you know that? And they helped build most of the city, didn't they? A lot of the city.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his Sun King. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
Yeah, again, why didn't you join your mad Sun King in Sunfall?
I'm
Like
done
the rest of the
arguing with you.
priesthood.
Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
Yeah, let's be tough.
You believe in the old regime, but not enough to die for it or be exiled. That's some conviction.
Heathen. My conviction blazes like the noonday light.
Then stop me from bringing in the Oseram.
I cannot.
Away from it.
Let's grow. Dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oscar. The longer we stay here,
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
This is faster. This way. Yeah, a lot of side missions gonna be this level. Start at 9. Sorry, 10:30. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see how long I can last. Maybe I can make it to midnight. I'll just sleep in tomorrow.
I believe I've earned
Upstairs. Played this thing 1,000 times, and yet I could never get a hold of how this place looks. Get a handle of this place.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Okay, where to go? I do Dodge's Vengeance. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Heading up there anyway. Go do Dodge's Vengeance. I had him up there anyway. Need a ride. There's some broadheads right here. Okay, I'm gonna take one of you. You gave me a ride. I'm gonna kill the other two and take one. Uh-oh. I got an idea. I don't need a true caster right now. You're gonna be my friend. And you will like it! This is how I make friends in real life. I kidnap them and make them like me. Sorry. Let's go to Lonesome Rock. Oh, wait. Hold up there, Ricardo. Sorry, I had to kill your friend.
Never know when I might need these. This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go and find it. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
I'm bored with being bored. I'm bored with you talking about being bored. I'm bored with you complaining.
Hold, Outlander! What are you doing here?
Hunting. I've been tracking a sawtooth for the better part of a day.
Well, you must have lost the scent, because we haven't seen any around here. Now be on your way, and quickly.
Well, they don't want to talk, so let's see if they're hiding something.
There are chains in the cart.
She's snooping around. Take her down. Wrap her up and tie her down, boys.
May this crush the enemy!
Alright, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
I hope Avad doesn't mind. Some supplies.
Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere.
This way.
Useful.
That should be enough. For now. That's something. Let's save it. Just in case someone gets lucky.
The tracks lead to that compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside.
Yeah, stay here, Rico. Do something dangerous. Just stay. Be good. Be a good broadhead.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and lean.
Don't get ideas. Said says hands off or he'll let her price it off.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her.
Okay. Okay, let's do it to the guy on there. Overwatch. Okay, I see. Double figure is looking slowly. Back in the grass. There's another one back there. Two more. Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna go up this tower. I think I got angle. Get the high ground. As Obi-Wan says, it's over, Anakin. I got the high ground.
Not too much already.
Got the high ground. See if I can nail this guy from all the way over here. Yeah, nice. Walked right into it. That's everybody. Oh, there's that guy. I can't get from he's on the other side of the building. But, yeah. That time. Any of these rocks are useful.
Well...
Is someone there?
Did I miss anything? I get all the those. Coffer. He's my backup plan.
Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
Please, help us get out of here.
Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
Let this darken the...
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. The new Sun King kicked them out of the army, but Zaid managed to lie his way out of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me, then let me go so he could have his men grab me later.
And after?
Said he was gonna sell me into slavery like the other poor bastards that came through here week to week. But he took his time, kicked me around whenever he stopped by. Guess me trying to kill him hurt his pride.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen. And I did.
Including exile. You can't go back to Norland.
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months. The more run down they got, the harder it was for Zaid to sell them. They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Until then,
Thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father as I should. As soon as the others are ready, we'll head for Meridian. Thanks again for all your help.
I wonder.
Heavy. It's hard, too.
Anyone else need looting? No, I guess not. Okay. Close my mouth. Rico! I'm moving out. I'm gonna go meet Aaron. Oh, what's that? We need the shards. Yeah, this is another 4-hour stream, so this seems like a good spot to end the video. So yeah, we did a lot. We helped Nakoa. We visited Meridian. I gotta go help Aaron after this. And it was overall a very productive episode. But yeah, Saturday was a rough day. I just wanted to play some video games. So, and but this is probably won't usually do Sunday streams. I think I'm just gonna stick to my Friday and Sunday schedule. So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/VillaKillerReal. The link will be in the description of the video. So thank you for continuing with this. This is part 6 of playing Horizon Zero Dawn all over again for the first time. Thank you. Bye.